My name is Mark Kovic. I'm an occupational therapist. I've been at Midwestern University for almost 17 years now. I was approached by a physical therapy faculty member about a decade ago. He came to my office and asked me if I knew anything about Diveheart. I said that I didn't. He says, "You need to." So I look it up, and at that point in time, I had the opportunity to watch the videos, learn about what Diveheart was about, adaptive scuba diving for persons with disabilities. We started working together, started creating studies, and created a study with individuals on the autism spectrum. We interviewed both the children with autism and the parents to find out their perspective of how things have changed. What stood out most was the children were not seen the same as they are on land. This inability to communicate was not a negative aspect or attribute of theirs. They felt better, they felt good about themselves, and their parents reflected very similar results. This study ended up being quite groundbreaking in that it was the first of its kind in the world to address this population. They identify themselves as divers. It's a whole new identity that they've included with themselves. So then I had the opportunity to be in the pool with Diveheart, and that was an aha moment for me. It's one thing to be able to read about it, to watch it, but to see it and experience it and be there in the pool, it made all the difference in the world to me. So we took what we learned from the autism study and applied it further in the field, provided the opportunity to be able to look at self-perceived quality of life for this adapted diving by Diveheart in the community on trips around the world. That set up the stage for a new project that did just that. It looked at pre-post measures related to quality of life for both divers and their dive buddies, their dive partners. And as a result of this study, all participants showed some improvement from their self-perceived quality of life. The adapted scuba diving from Diveheart made a difference. The one thing that stands out to me more than anything else, the studies are great, they help to prove or disprove things, but the reality of it is the non-tangibles, those things that you can't measure but you can see and you can feel, that quality of life showing itself out in a smile or some kind of communication or even movement, especially after the adapted diving. This is what Diveheart does. This is what I've seen. As an educator, my primary role is to teach occupational therapy students. And when they show interest in this project and these topics, it pulls me in, it pulls them in, and I see their passion for the profession and to work with others. So all of this work with Diveheart has provided me the opportunity to be able to connect students who have that interest to this topic, to this interest area, to Diveheart. The collaborations with Diveheart are going to continue. They need to. On many levels. We're just at the beginning of this story. There's many things we have yet to unearth, uncover, and to explore about how adapted scuba diving can improve quality of life. There's a ripple effect at this very local level. Working with students has an impact globally. There's work that the students do here. There's work that happens here between myself and the students and the people that are doing adapted scuba diving that's going to impact persons with disabilities around the world.